Have you ever felt stuck creatively? I think it happens to all artists, and well, not just artists, and anybody really, no matter what you do, work-wise or it's probably easier for me to speak like an artist because that's what I do. I'm a silver pourer. If you haven't watched channels before, my name's Matt. I'm Silver Punk, and I make silver art. I make pieces of art out of solid silver, and yeah, I think the last couple of weeks I've been feeling a little bit stuck. My creativity, I just don't know. I'm just not. I don't think inspiration is that the right word. It's yeah, it's just one of those things. I just feel a bit. Yeah, stuck's the right word. I'm trying to think of a better word to say it, but it's stuck. I just, and today I'm just. I don't know if I'm gonna post this video, but I'm just gonna try and talk my way through it, so I can shake it off and get back to pouring and making some stuff. I've tried to do a few designs, but nothing's working at the moment. But I think one of the important things is to actually recognise this. It's no just going, oh, what's going on? I think you've got to acknowledge that stuck feeling because it does happen. And the first step is admitting that it's normal and it does happen. It happens to everyone. I'm pretty sure it happens to all artists. You'll hear like writers, they have writer's block. I suppose it's that type of thing. You're not just, when you just don't know what to do. I've done a post not so long ago asking the audience which pour I should do next. I think that's a good way. That can help. So no matter what it is, whether you're painting, silver pouring, writing, sometimes it's good just to acknowledge it and embrace it, as it were. What I'm going to try and do is just go back to basics. So almost like reconnect with reconnect with it, reconnect with the craft, you could say. I want to just melt some silver, just in the little dish and just pour some out and just enjoy it. No pressure. I'm not looking to make anything arty or make something to sell, just to do it, just to tick the boxes to get it. I don't want to say get the joy back because I'm loving it. I absolutely love it. It's just because, as I say, I just feel stuck. It's just, yeah, just to take the pressure off. It just feels at the moment everything I'm doing, and I'm sure if you're a writer or a painter, sometimes you feel under pressure. You might have a commission that you need to do, and you're under pressure to hit certain aspects of it for the customer. And with this, going back, just reconnecting with it, going back to basics, it just takes all that pressure away. And that's what I'm hoping to do. And you can reach out to other artists as well. If you want to conversations with other creators, be it in your little circle of friends, artist friends, or just on YouTube, reaching out to people, or Discord, or whatever, Instagram, whatever social platform you're on. Because I'm sure there's other people out there who go through these periods where, as I say, I keep saying the word stuck. It's the only word I can think of. I can't think of a better word, but it's just like, you're just spinning your wheels. You can't find. Is it inspiration? I don't know if I want to say inspiration because I've got lots of cool ideas, but I just can't seem to. I just feel stuck. Everything's just come to a halt. Be it my silver pouring, my YouTube channel, just everything feels like it's stuck. So I think that's the best word. That is the best word. So as I say, reach out to people, and it'll remind you that you're not alone because it happens to all of us. And I know it does because I've spoke to some people. I mean, one thing you can do, if you haven't, you can seek out a mentor or speak to your mentor or a coach or something like that. Also, having someone that you look up to and respect, I think that's a great help as well. You can ask them how they got through things or if any advice. That's another good way. And you can also look for inspiration from outside. I've said the word inspiration, but you can, I don't know, we're on YouTube. You can watch YouTube of other artists, not to compare yourself. Don't compare yourself, but just take, I don't know, it kind of let them inspire you. Don't let it discourage you. Just go and look at some of the cool channels that are way out there. I mean, some of the ones I watch is just superb. The videos, the editing, they have the story running all through the video, and it's just like, wow, how do they make that stuff? But don't try and compare. You just watch it, and it gives you that almost, it gives you that, oh, what's the word? It gives you that, I'm going to say inspiration again. God, my words are terrible today. Yeah, it gives you that inspiration. So aspire, that's the word I was looking for. It gives you something to aspire to, something you can think, yeah, I really like how they've done that. You don't copy it, but you go, that's the type of, vibe or video I want to produce, or piece of work, or piece of writing, piece of music, and just let them inspire you. And that can help you get out of the stuck zone. I'm going to call it stuck zone. But yeah, don't compare. Sometimes it is good to see. I've got this thing. People say don't compare, and others say do compare. But I think sometimes you have to compare. But when you're kind of stuck, you don't really want to do it because it can compound it. It can make things feel worse. Well, it does for me anyway. Sometimes you just need to step away and hit reset. Just clear the decks and start afresh. Um, you know, do something else entirely that clears the mind. So for me, I don't watch a lot of TV. If I'm honest, but I just let something wash over me. Perhaps something totally different on YouTube, a different genre of things, nothing to do with art. Just some entertainment. Just let it wash over you. I mean, I could try a different technique, a different way of pouring. Normally, I'd do the sand casting. I could get the graphite molds out and just do some cool little bars, something that I don't normally do. Just switch it up, just experiment. That can spark. You can get that kind of, oh yeah, let's get back on it. Just by doing something, just by doing the process, so it's similar. So yeah, perhaps I could do a bit of pouring, or I don't know, a different trying to do some 3D modeling on the computer, some 3D work. Rather than trying to convert images into 3D like I do. There's lots of different ways you can experiment with new techniques. And also thinking about that as well, you can kind of get stuck. I have, and I'm sure artists do. You kind of get stuck in this mindset where everything you create, you're thinking, I've got to sell this. The end, and of course it is, because you need to make a living. But sometimes you need to create something just for yourself, be it a YouTube video, be it a piece of work, piece of writing, piece of music, whatever you're into. Do something for you, because we, as artists and content creators, you're always driven by your audience. You're always doing something for the audience, which isn't wrong, which by no means is wrong. But I think sometimes when you get to that stage, you've got to do something for yourself. Forget whether it'll sell. Just take that off the table. Just make it just because you want to see it exist. I think that's that could help when you're feeling stuck with your creativity. Just make it for you. And one thing to think about also, don't overthink it. Don't create stuff for yourself. Embrace the imperfections. Even if you pour something and it's not quite right, it's not up to the standard of what you'd sell. It's just a flaw in the pour. That's all it is. It's not the end of the world. It's that, no one's going to die. It's just, it's just a flaw. It happens to everybody. So just go with it. Don't overthink it. Don't just stop because you're hitting some troubles. If you're, I don't know, writer keeps popping into my head, but if you're a writer and you can't compose a sentence, or you can't, I don't know, describe a character how you want to, just it's not the end of the world. It'll come. Just keep going. And you've got to just remember the why. Remember the why you're doing it, why you started, the joy you used to get out of it, and still do. Everyone gets stuck, so don't worry. You're not alone. And I don't know whether it was 5. It might be more than 5, or it might just be one big long. I don't know what you call it, but yeah. There you go. I'm now going to go and get unstuck. So, see you soon, guys.